Most of my regular subscribers have seen my little workhorse here. It's a little Yamaha. I think it's about somewhere between 79 and 81, something like that. But I want to show you a few things and go into a little more than I did before with this. We got converted over and everything. I'll move this out of the way. First off, you notice I put a fan in here. That's a little cooling fan, aftermarket for cars and what have you. And then I got this little switch right here, which is that's an up and down switch, or a lock and unlock for your door locks. And we'll show you a little bit more about that here in a minute. Let me get this thing on a tripod here. The original Yamaha motor was on here. It conked out on me, and I couldn't get it fixed. I spent some money on it, put rings and everything, and it still wouldn't work. So this is one of the Predator motors from Harbor Freight. This is the original battery. I don't know if you can see, huh? This is the original solenoid. The other solenoid didn't need it because that was for reverse. I don't know if you can see this stuff or not. Anyway, I had two solenoids, one for reverse, one for forward. I used this one for the starter. That's the original starter generator down there. And the motor mount, let me see here. I'm a little shaky. This motor mount down here goes where the motor's hooked to. And I had to cut that off and turn it half around so that things would lit. That way I can mount my generator starter, mount the motor and everything on there. And I had to put electric fuel pump on it because pulling from the original gas tank all the way around the horn here and back around back up there, that regular little vacuum fuel pump didn't have the gusto to do it. So I put this is an add-on thing here that you can get when you're doing something like this. I forgot to put the air filter back on. It's in the shop. I got to do that. I don't want too much dirt going in there. I'll be overhauling that one. Well, anyway, took the gas tank off of it because it didn't need it in first way. Now this stuff really works out. The little Harbor Freights have got a umpteen different places where you can hook your throttle and everything. And of course the choke was hooked up to this before with a cable, a long cable. Well, that cable kept getting stuck and everything. It didn't work. So I got the wild idea to put a door lock actuator there on it. And that, I'll show you here. Oh, mercy, that folk. That goes to this switch over here, wherever it is. There. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. And I wired it into the fan. That's a nasty looking bunch of wiring. I need to tidy that up. But it works, so whatever. The reason being, because when you turn the key on, this fan works and it gives you part of that. I just now noticed I got a problem with my exhaust right here. So I got to do something about that. Got to put the muffler back out here. It's noisy. And then see what else can we say about this thing. I'll show you how that choke works and everything. Okie dokie, we got to get over here. See, when you turn the key on, that turns your fan on up here. It also puts part of this. So you want to choke it, push it like this, and like that. Need to move that gas line out of the way a little bit. Okay, that way you choke and unchoke. So you start it like this, and then as soon as it starts, like warm it for a second. Take it back off the choke, and there you go. So that's the original. That's not the original belt. I had to get a different belt because by putting the motor forward, that made it the original belt not work. For a while, I had this was too long sticking out here, and it was rubbing on my belt. So far, it hasn't really hurt it, but if it does, I'll have to get it on. Then I noticed too, my vent cap's going out here. I'll stuff something in that. Other than that, I don't know if there's much else to say about it. Like I say, most of the regular guys that watch, they know about it, they've seen it. But maybe some new ones don't, and they can help them figure out how to do theirs like this. And I don't have reverse. That's the thing. I don't have reverse. So you got to watch where you pull into. But I had a car one time that didn't have reverse. I drove it everywhere. You just got to watch where you park, you know. So anyway, let's say the switch turns it off, and you got your throttle and your brakes. Pretty basic and quite simple. We'll give it a scan just in case somebody wanted to. I had to add this plate to bring the motor out far enough here. And see what else. We look it over. Again, this is the spring tensioner that was originally on the Yamaha. You can see my ragged ass cut down here where I cut that, and I had to change this mount backwards to the way it is in order to get it to work. And there again, the muffler and the fuel pump and the solenoid, all that kind of malarkey. And, well, I guess that's about all there is to say about it. I thought maybe somebody might be wanting to convert theirs over, and this might give them some kind of an idea. It's not impossible. It's actually a little while, but I got to do something about that. Now, exhaust is the biggest problem on this. Because these Harbor Freighters that come out here like that, there ain't no real good place to put it. You know, the original spines are going to use it on a tiller, but I got to do something about that because I don't think it ever get the gas tank too hot. But I noticed it's been noisier than usual. Well, that's something else I got to do now. All right, well, that's a little overview of the whole deal. I really use this thing a lot. As everybody knows, my breathing ain't worth a hoot, so I use this to go down to the garden. I'll sit down, take a break, and get back to work again, you know, so hopefully nobody has to experience that too much, but it can be worked around. All right, thanks for all for watching, and that's it for now.